Okay, so I'm filming this intro after, like I usually do. Because I always forget to film an intro, but as you can tell, or you're about to be able to tell, I went through a bit of a hair journey on this vlog, because this video is done over 4 months. Yeah, 4 months. So my hair gets longer and it gets blonde. Yeah, and as you can see, it's so long now that the roots are actually coming in, which is nice because it's starting to be summer and, you know, I just kind of want longer hair now. But point is, I do this video over 4 months, so you get to see a bunch of projects that I've been working on, and I've even finished more now, which is kind of crazy to me. And maybe I'll do like a little summer TikTok because I have so many like summer tops that I made over the last few weeks for this. I'm going away, so I'm going on holidays, so I made a bunch of stuff. Yeah, but I made in this video the two most prevalent things I made were this ginormous, well, it could have been bigger, but I was on a time crunch because obviously I had my exams. The exams are over when I'm recording this, but I had my exams over the like 2 months when I was doing that. So the big F1 blanket was one of the projects, and I have a video clip and pictures for that, but the second one was Taylor Swift cardigan, and I didn't have the original colour, so I did the 2020 version, which is like a brownie colour with like red ribbing. Is that what it's called? Ribbing? It's like, you know, the red trim, even. Trim is probably the best word. What else? Yeah. I'd say they both took me around the same time, but yeah, oh, I forgot to do like a proper intro. My name is Sophie. I have a small crochet business called Spirit Crochet Crafts, and I haven't done an intro in so long. It's been like 3 months. My social media will be up in the corner, and it will also be down below if you want to follow me. Yeah, I haven't done an intro in months, God, it's showing. But yeah, that's what's going to be in this video. A bunch of projects, basically. Taylor Swift cardigan and the F1 blanket were the biggest projects, and I gave them to two of my favourite teachers in school. But school's over now and it's summer, which is so crazy to me. It's mad. But that's what's going to be in this video, and it's kind of a long one with a bunch of different clips, so. Guys, hair's still growing. It's particularly rough this week, but I'm off school, so at least nobody has to see it. Okay, so let me sit you down actually, because I started a new project. This is the ball of yarn I'm using. It is enormous. It's 400 grams. Yeah, 400 grams, and I have 2 more of these in my press. You're probably thinking, God, what is the project? How big is it going to be? It's actually not too big. I mean, I'm using a 5.5, but that's just because what the pattern said. Ta-da! It's gonna be the Taylor Swift 2020 holiday cardigan. But for anyone who's not a niche Taylor Swift fan, it's a Taylor Swift cardigan in this brown shade, basically. It's for my Irish teacher, who yeah, who basically really deserves it, and she really likes Taylor Swift. So I'm manifesting that it fits. I mean, you're probably thinking, this is tiny. It's just the first panel, so I have to do another panel of this. I've never ever made a sweater before, so, and I decided to go with the Taylor Swift sweater, which has these front post and back post stitches, which I've done before, so I'm not too freaked about it, but it took me a while to, you can obviously know the twists in it. It took me a while to get the twists done, but it took me a good few hours to do this panel, but I'm on a break from school at the moment, so I'm hoping to get it done for the end of the break. Yeah, and I have 2 more balls of this, so I'm not worried at all. Apparently I only need 600 grams for the sweater, but honestly, yeah, I feel like I probably only will need 600 grams. Yeah, and this is the only kind of wool I had where I had enough of it to make the sweater, so yeah, but I'm glad that there was one in this shade anyway. Even if there wasn't, I'm sure she'll hopefully like it. This is probably the most, it's not even complex, it's just double crochets, and then the back, it's not even that bad. I say now before we really get into it, but I gotta study, so I'll be back maybe in the afternoon. I actually don't even know where to put this. I have no room for this anywhere. I think I'll put it in my I have a box over here of like sort of, it's supposed to be all finished crochet projects, but they're sort of semi-finished because after my last market, which you guys saw in the last market video, I still have loads of stock, which is in my back room, and we talked about how I won't be doing another market until July. Or actually, you know what, maybe the last week of June. The last week of June, hopefully. And I have to apply for one in July as well. So, yeah. But it is April now. And I obviously don't know when this video is going to be out by, because it'll probably be some pretty chill recording for the next while. But you'll definitely get to see the update on the Taylor Swift sweater. I'm so excited for it. I might even make my own if I'm not completely turned off making sweaters for the rest of my life after I'm finished this. Hey guys, I thought I'd take a second to record. I think you know by now, ignore my hair. It's I'm growing it out. It's looking rough. It's like sticking up here for some reason. And also ignore the atrocious fit. I have to go somewhere, but it's lashing rain outside, so these clothes are gonna get soaking wet. It hasn't stopped raining since last night, and it's like 10 o'clock now, so so I have spare clothes in my bag. But this is, oh, I have to come back a bit. This is the front panel of the cardigan. I believe it'll go like that. Let me see if I can stand. It'll go like that, and it'll also have more around it, more trim and stuff, so it'll get bigger. I'm working on the second one. It's over near my bed at the moment, because when I get back, I plan to listen to the rain and probably watch Devil's Line or something. I'm thinking of starting that. Apparently it's a lot, but you know. So wait, let me see if I can show you the, I am really proud of this. Honestly, it took me 2 or 3 days, but the first panel of the Taylor Swift cardigan is done. We have another one, and then we have the big panel at the back to do, which honestly I'm looking forward to, because it doesn't require like any, like, as you can see, this goes up, 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 and then it goes in diagonally, because I have to like cut down stitches and stuff. I don't think the back panel will require any of that, which is kind of nice. If anybody mentions the sleeves, I think I will start crying. I've seen people, I've seen a TikTok, I think it was yesterday, it was probably when I started doing the cardigan, and my TikTok probably heard me, and it's just definitely a warning. I saw a TikTok of a girl, and she was knitting a sweater, and she was like, now, do I cut my arm off? Do I take a saw and hack the rest of my arm off? Or do I make another sleeve for this cardigan? And the comments were all like, just take the saw, girl. Just cut your arm off. And honestly, if that's what the universal experience is, making sleeves, I think I might just, you know, make it a sleeveless cardigan kind of situation. If you'll excuse me, I have to go study. I will probably see you guys when I'm done the second panel. Okay, so we were out today and we got these 2 balls of wool. I also got the buttons for the cardigan. Wait, let me zoom in on these. And they are so pretty. I don't know if I've like put a picture on the screen yet of what the cardigan's gonna look like, but I feel like these buttons go so well with it. And this is mohair wool, so this is like a really, really light pink, but I think it comes up more cream on the camera. And then this is obviously like a soft baby pink kind of color. And I think they're 10%, are they? Where is it? Yeah, they're 10% mohair, but I think I'm going to make some shrugs with them because we're going away to Italy this year, so. Thought I'd just hop on and say, do these panels look different to anybody? Because they look different to me. I have to do this whole panel again, and I think I have to make it look like this one, but I can't tell, I'm still looking at the tutorial. To be fair, I got through this one a whole lot faster than I got through this one, so I'm not too worried about the timing wise of it, but it's not fun. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Sophie is a Dunce show. I'm hiding my hair because it's looking particularly trollish today. Yeah, so as we all know, I had to frog an entire panel that took me 3 days to make. To be fair, the panels are taking me a lot less time now though. That other one only took a day, and this one I'm like halfway done already. So yeah, so as you can tell, I had to frog the ball and re-roll it. So that was not fun. Or frog the project and re-roll the ball even. But I have to do 25 rows before I can start doing like the curve up the top. I think I saw you guys seen it. Oh, I got so much better at it, so the back looks so much cleaner now as well. Oh, it just looks beautiful. I love to see it. But yeah, my friend is coming over, so I'm hoping to get, just sniff off a bit at the end here. I'm hoping to get maybe the panel done before she comes. I also have to eat and shower, so maybe that's a child's dream, but we'll see. And yeah, this is rough, but the next clip I will be eaten and showered, so maybe my hair will look better. That's a strong maybe. But this is where we are in the second panel, and I will come back to you once we're done. We're back, everybody. I didn't even realize it, but I had stayed up until like nearly 12 last night working on these just to finish the second panel. So we've got panel number 1 and panel number 2 all done, and they'll go on the front. The wool on this is so thick, and it's going to be such a lovely sweater. I've never blocked anything before, but I'm thinking of blocking this. Well, once it's made. But I'm working on the back panel now, which means the front panel is done. I'm working on the back panel, which means there really should just be the sleeves, right? I've never made a cardigan before, so we'll find out. But it's going in the semi-finished box of works. But I started on the back panel. I was watching the finale. I have like 10 million animes that I'm watching at the moment, and they're all romantic animes. I finished like 1 million in the last week alone. So I'm about 5 rows in. Is this 5 or 2, 4, 6? I'm about 6 rows in of the back panel. So yeah. It's making me want to make another one of these. I know it's been such hard work, especially after I frogged an entire panel. 51 rows of work just gone out the window. But I took it in my stride, and I restarted it, and I got it done in a day, so I'm happy enough. But yeah, I'm really proud of this actually so far. But I have to study for a couple hours now, which is good because I can't just crochet all day long. Put it in the nearly finished box. But yeah, I kind of want to make them for my friends, make all the albums for my friends for their birthdays. Hopefully none of them see this video. Yeah. I'd have to figure out which are their... Well, to be fair, I know all their favourite albums, so... Because I'm like that. Yeah. Maybe... Yeah. You see, the Speak Now... Okay, this is for Swifties. This is for Swifties. Anybody who's not really a Swiftie won't get this, but... The Speak Now cardigan is a little bit of a darker purple, but imagine it in like a lavender purple. That'd be so cute, though. Sorry. The 1989 one is a nice enough colour already. A lot of them are pretty nice colours, I have to say. But my favourite album is probably Evermore. To be fair, I could say Tortured Poets Department too, but... Okay, enough with the Taylor Swift spiel. But I will come back to you guys when... Actually, probably with a time-lapse, because I won't have that back panel done for ages. I'd say it's probably 50 rows as well, and it's double the width, so... It's gonna be fun. Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is Sophie, and I have a small crochet business called Spirit Crochet Crafts. My social media will be up in the corner, and the links will be in the description as well. But I'm just gonna hop right into it. This week we're making probably like a month from now you'll see this video. I'm gonna be making the Taylor Swift cardigan, but I'm making it in this shade of... Let me whip it out. I'm making it in this color. The ball is falling apart. I have 2 more balls of this though, so we should be fine. It's going to be for any Swifties who know it, it's the 2020 holiday one. Because I don't have enough of the specific color for the original cardigan. So, but I have 3 balls of that, and it's like 400 grams. So I have 1,200 grams of that wool to get rid of. So I'm happy enough to do that one. Yeah. I'm recording this because I'm an idiot and I keep forgetting to record my intros. I'm recording this like halfway. I've done half of the back panel at this point by the time I'm recording the intro. And you will see that some of it goes a little bit out the window. I do kind of mess up a few parts in my stride, so. But yeah, as you can tell, it's been a while since I checked in. I'm blonde now. I've been told I look like Fred from Scooby-Doo, so I'll throw a little picture up. a bit of comparison. But I wanted to update you guys on where I'm at with cardigan. Oh, here we go. It's getting caught whenever I try to pull it out of my my box. So this is the back panel. So back panel's pretty big, I have to say. This is the back panel. And I've also finished, as you know, both of the front panels, one of which I had to redo. My nose is really itchy. I think I got a piece of, like a little thread of wool. I think I got it stuck in my nose piercing, and it's just kind of like waving back and forth in the wind, like a little feather on my nose or something. This is the arm sleeve, and I know it doesn't look like an arm sleeve, but I do have to fold it over, sew it at the sides like so. I wonder if I can try to get it into like a circular. Sew it at the sides like so, and then I also have to do the, like, you know, the ribbing, or ribbing? Yeah, I have to do the ribbing around the side, but as you can tell, it kind of follows the same diamond shape pattern as well. I'm doing a second sleeve now, and then there will be a lot of assembling. I almost forgot Charlie was in here for a minute. Do you want to say hi, everybody, Charlie? My mum has guests over, so she's staying with me for a bit. Oh no, no kisses. Say hi. She's not a big fan of cameras. She's a bit nervous. She has to go to the vets. Because she's getting old. She's nearly 10. And when dogs get old, fun fact, they get like a lot of skin tags and stuff, but oh, she's tired as well. They get like a lot of skin tags and stuff, but like also they could be like cancer or something. No. She doesn't even get worried. Do you? She's a cutie pie. She just got her hair cut the other day. She's a little rat. That's her kind of like current living state. But yeah, I'm blonde. Charlie got her hair cut, and we've got one more sleeve to go. Okay, I know, I love you too. It's been a little while since I last recorded, and yeah, my hair is looking kind of rough today, but we are working on sewing together the cardigan. This is crazy, and I'm working on, sewing the panels first, and then I have to go back to the video and see what the tutorial said to do next, but we also have 2 sleeves done too, so the sleeves will be going on. It's pretty much all sewing from here, I'm pretty sure, except I believe there's a trim to be done on the cardigan. But it'll be done by the end of the week, which I'm really proud of. So get ready to see a few sewing montages because, yeah, until I get to doing the trim, that's pretty much all I'll be doing. But yeah. Hello, I've set this up at a really weird angle. The hair's it looks really weird on camera, I can't lie. But we are working on the trim for, it's getting long, but I think it has to be 180 centimeters. I have to check that, but we're working on the trim for around the neckline and the bottom of the cardigan, and then I gotta sew the buttons on and I'm done. It's crazy. This has been like 2 weeks of my life. This is probably one of the biggest projects I've ever made as well, so I'm gonna get back to my anime and absolutely cranking this out. Hey guys, I thought I'd hop on, and I know my hair is looking particularly nasty today, but I thought I'd hop on and just take off my hair is looking rough and so is my makeup. Can you tell I just got home from school? I thought I'd hop on and just catch you guys up because it's been a while since I picked up a camera to record anything decent, and I finished the cardigan and I actually don't have any like clips of me holding it up all done, but I do have a picture that I took this morning because I just gave it to my teacher and I really hope she liked it. Yeah, I'm really proud with how it turned out. Definitely. It was the first cardigan I've ever made. It was the biggest wearable I've ever made, and it was the Taylor Swift cardigan on top of that, so it was definitely kind of complicated. I mean, it could have been worse, but it was pretty bad still. But I loved making it, I can't lie. Even when I had to like pull it apart and restart the entire fun panel, I absolutely adored making it. It was such a fun project. And I'd really recommend it to any crocheters out there who have the patience, the wool, and the time to do it. But if I haven't added the clip in already, I actually started the second gift that I'm giving to one of my other teachers. And I'll show you the things now actually. The panels for it. I probably need a second pad to take off my makeup. My lipstick's still on, but I'm not too worried about that. But yes, here we go. Okay, so I'm making my other teacher. I have more than two, don't worry. I'm making my other teacher an F1 themed blanket. And I currently have the F1 panel for the middle done. It's kind of smaller than the rest, but that's okay. Now I am not an F1 fan, so if you guys know these teams, tell me. This one finished. I have this one finished. I have, everybody knows this one. Red Bull. I don't know if this is reverse. Will it come up better on like that, or will it be in reverse? Either way. There's that one done. And I also have this one finished. It's a bit goofy in the middle, but there's that. And I'm starting on a green one now. It's like Curber or something, some German brand. Starting on this green one. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares, plus I'm starting 6. I have until next Tuesday, really. Yeah, so I have also time to study and stuff, which is kind of nice. Sorry, this is the one I used to wipe my face a minute ago, so I'm just wiping the water off the desk with it. But I'm going to work on that Curber one now, and I actually got a massive box of wool. Yeah, so I want to show you guys some of the most beautiful wool that I just got. Sorry, I'm still removing my makeup while I talk you guys through this, but yeah, I'm always afraid I'm going to take my nose piercing out. Sometimes when I'm washing, like drying my hair when I get out of the shower, I accidentally pull it out. But yeah, as long as I hear it. I'm back. I just got called. Stop. It gets worse every time I sit down. But where was I? I was just clearing up my eyebrows. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I got some of the most beautiful wool ever. So I wanted to go through that with you guys and show it to you. And some of it has been used for knitting, so I'll have to frog all of it, which will probably take a while, but it might be an after I'm done this because I've got a deadline on it kind of project, so I'll frog them afterwards. Yeah. Now, let's get rid of that. Look at me. This is the raw home from school look, guys. But yeah, let me take you through it actually while it's here. Got this whole ass basket, and honestly, I think I'm keeping the basket too, which will be nice because I can put some more yarn in there. Definitely. Okay, so if I put this down, they'll fall. But we obviously have this, and it's a lot paler on in the light, but it's beautiful. I don't even know what I'd use this for. And these, I think these are 200 grams or maybe 300 gram skeins, but they're so nice. These two, this pink one, god, imagine like a cute little top or skirt in the summer. Stop. Okay, let me pop this basket down the floor now. So as you can see, some of them have been used to crochet already, and this looks a lot bluer than it does on the oh, see, this is what I meant by accidentally yanking my nose piercing out. And I got it. Yeah, see, it looks a whole lot bluer on camera, but it is actually a teal kind of cyan color, and then there's like this pink color at the top as well, which will be nice. God, whoever did this so wide. Stop. Oh my god. And I also get all these needles as well, which is nice. But let's see, what else do we got here? Stop, I don't even know where this is. So we've got this one as well, and this is like a thicker wool, which is nice. I don't know what I'd use this for, but I really like it. Honestly, I could probably just pull this one out now. But yeah, there's that, and then there's that blue one as well, which actually is really useful right now because I'm in the middle of that, obviously that F1 project, and it needs a... Oh, I'm back. Sorry, my sister walked in. But yeah, so we have this lovely blue color, this like, what's this called? Like a royal blue. Anyway, I actually need this exact shade for the F1 project, so that's gonna be great. And then we have this, and this, I actually have no clue what kind of wool this is. But it's really nice. I remember working with this a few years ago, actually, this exact shade. I think I had this ball a few years ago. Like, you can tell it's been like, what's it called? Roved? Is that the word? I actually have never used one of those machines anymore. And you're meant to, like, twist them like that. I always had issues with these, though. I always had an issue with them. You're meant to, like, twist them and then, yeah. And then you, like, put them through there, don't you? Like so. Or maybe I'm going kind of crazy. But how cute does that look, though? So that's more of a, like, a dark cyan-y color. And then we've got this lovely... Oh god, got all these hooks, or all these hooks there. Knitting needles. I have so many knitting needles, it's not even funny. This pink ball hasn't even touched, which is nice. What else we've got? Oh, we got it caught on something there. Oh, somebody chained with that. That could have been me, honestly. Stop. Was this me? Yeah, look at these chains. This must have been years ago. These used to belong to my nana, so I must have been practicing with this years ago, and I can tell these chains are really bad, so stop, these chains are so shit. I can tell this is me a few years ago. Stop. Love seeing that. I have one of my oldest projects here up here, actually, and it was supposed to be a flower. Can you guys tell? I keep it up there just because it reminds me of when I started crocheting, which is cute. But yeah, this green shade, which is really nice. I never have enough light green. This is, wow, this must be for like a hat or something. I actually don't have any of those. So that will be helpful. There we go. The green. And then we've got this. You see, these all need to be unwound, but they'll be nice once they're done. Maybe we'll do a little time lapse of me unwinding them. This very yellow color, like this is Winnie the Pooh yellow. And then we've got that cyan color again, that lovely cyan color, which I really like actually. So that's there. Oh my god, there's so many balls of wool in here. Stop. Okay, so we've got two. Now you won't, I don't know if you'll be able to tell with this. Will you? No, I don't think you can tell really. There's two different shades of wool and two different types of wool actually. So I got two different reds here, which is nice. Two different balls of red. I'll just turn on the end there, like a stopper. That's what my nana used to do. What else have we got? We've got this one, and this is a multicolored one, and I actually don't know if I own this, but even if I don't, it's so pretty. Like, look at that. It's like a unicorn or some shit. Yeah, oh god, oh my god, okay. Stop. This basket is a little bit of a mess, but don't worry. So we've got that same colour of yellow again, but in just all form. And then we've got, stop. This one definitely needs wrapping. I'll do it later, hopefully I'll just like so. These two balls of the exact same shade of dark grey, which I don't have a lot of dark grey, I have a lot of light grey. I have no dark grey, so that should be really helpful. We've got, I don't know if this is the same shade of green before. There's another knitting needle. I never knit. I am an exclusive crocheter. We've got this color, and I can't tell if this is like a purple or like what it is, like a browny purple kind of color. I wonder if I can like hold it up to the light or something for you guys. I don't know if you can tell. Anyway, yeah, we've got that too. Okay, the bottom of the basket is a little bit messy, but let's see what we've got in here. So, oh god, I don't know what this is. That must be the top of. Holy crap! Size 8, maybe bigger. Stop. Oh, those are so big. So, a few more knitting needles. I actually keep my knitting needles. These are going in my crochet hook jar, but I keep my knitting needles in my craft room. So, and then we've got this ball, and this is like more fuzzy wool, and I honestly wouldn't even know what to use this for. Probably like a trim or something. But got that fuzzy wool there too. Okay, this one is a bit of a hodgepodge, honestly. It's got 3 different shades: white, the shade we looked at before, and the green we looked at before, which means I can just attach them back to the original ball, which will be nice. I don't think I could even use this for something. Maybe something small like my worry wells, but this is like a sparkly little pink ball. And then we've got this ball, and I believe I made one of my first projects out of this shade of different purples, which is nice. And then it's just a pair of scissors, one free pair of craft scissors. So yeah, that's everything we got. So we got a whole lot of wool. I'm so tempted to just frog it all and put it away now, but I really gotta work on this project instead. So thanks for checking in. We got through the Taylor Swift cardigan. Now we're working on the F1 blanket, and I will keep going with the video and showing you guys the rest of the F1 blanket. And you guys got to see a new big delivery of all I got, so. Hey, I thought I'd just check in. I am in bed. I'm very tired. I have to study soon, but because the blanket is coming to an end, I just thought I'd show you guys where I am. So I'm currently sewing Ferrari. I finished the Ferrari square, and it was the last square of all of them. So I'm just going to quickly finish this. I have to take a few photos and stuff, but I can't bring the present till Tuesday, and it is Friday right now. But I'll be majorly focused on studying because exams are coming up. I didn't do any study yesterday because I was hungover as shit, so I did no study. But I did a little tiny bit of crochet. I couldn't crochet either, it was rough. But I'm right at the end. Hope you can see that. I'll sew it off, tie it off, sorry. And then I'll show you guys what the top patch is looking like, or like the top 3. It'll be hard. I'll have to I might even have to stand up to show you guys, but, or no, I'll show it to you guys in bed because I haven't sewn it to the rest of the blanket yet, and I want to show it to you guys when it's all done. But here we are. I started a new anime. It's okay. I don't know how to feel about it. I finished Tokyo Revengers. I don't know if any of you guys watched Tokyo Revengers. Oh my god, it was amazing. I loved it. I absolutely adored it. It was so good. And season 4 will hopefully come out soon. Should I save this for... No, even if I did, I'd have to pick the string up along the bottom, so I might as well snip it and tie them in. I'll tie them in a second. So, how do I get this to face the camera in the right direction? Would this be the right direction? Oh yeah, maybe it is. If I hold it like this, is it the right way for you guys? I'll hold it both ways so that it can... Oh, this one's tied a little funny, but I doubt she'll mind. So, this is it. I'm gonna hold it here. Hopefully you guys can see it. Ferrari F1 logo. The other one says Sauber on it, but I don't really know a lot about the F1. I have a friend who knows a lot about it. She knows all the cars and the brands and stuff. So yeah, I actually sewed it upside down by accident and didn't even realize till she told me. So I'm actually glad she told me, because imagine I gave my teacher this blanket with half of the logos upside down. God, I'd actually cry. I need to get like a gift bag as well. So wait, so I'm sewing in my ends. I actually use a hook just to put them in, but yeah, I try to sew as I go along. It depends on what my patience is like, to be honest. I know people who put them in as they go, and it depends on, yeah, it really depends on what I'm making, to be honest. Yeah, this is my last present for one of my teachers, so after this I can go back to my regular stuff, our regular schedule. So I have you guys propped up against my laptop, so actually I'll be able to show you now. So this is the top one, and it needs to get sewn on, but doop. And then, oh god, I have so many balls of wool. I've just been sleeping with them kind of in my bed for the lot. Like, I usually put them on my side desk, but right, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there was 2 more. There was 5, 6. I had a little red one, but I used it all up on Ferrari. 7. To be honest, people are always saying I have too much wool and I should use up my wool before I get more, so I've been through so many balls of wool with this project. So yeah, I feel kind of accomplished. And then this is the loose string of white wool I've been using to sew everything together. I don't want to lose this. This is a needle. Sorry. I know the lighting's probably rough because my bed's right up against the window, but oh wait, 8 and 9, 2 more. Here we go. It's gonna be hard to hold this up, but I'll try my very best. Okay, this is the front. Oh my goodness. So yeah, this is the right way. I really hope you can see it. I can't really see through the wool, but maybe if I move forward a bit. It's kind of hard to hold up to. It's heavy enough. It's not like a perfect blanket, but I should try my best. Yeah, it's not really, sorry about the shadows. It's not really a great blanket. So let me see if I can lay it out my bed and show you guys. I was kind of more diligent when I was making the Taylor Swift thing, like diligently recording. For this one I wasn't so much because I was rushing to get it done, but I'm gonna lay it out and show you guys all the squares now. It's not perfect, but I worked really hard on it, so I'm gonna be proud of it no matter what. And wait, let me put this under here so you guys can see that right. Okay, so I couldn't tell you what half of them are, but do we put this one? This one's Aston Martin, sorry, Aston Martin. Red Bull, I'm not quite sure what that one is. I do know what that one is, I was told, I can't remember. That one was a hard one, this one in the corner, because if you can't tell, it's made out of a completely different type of wool. So it was a little bit harder to work with. This one's Mercedes, and I don't know what this one is. But we've also got, as you know, we've got our thing, and this is our, and it's going to go along the top there. It feels actually a lot bigger than I thought it was, but I'm going to sew it on now, and I will try and get a full shot of it from my desk. But it's only 20 past 10 and I'm starting to study at 11. I'm trying to get 7 hours done today. I need to start getting into the flow of studying, especially in these 2 weeks coming to the exams. Yeah. I might be abandoning Irish. You guys probably don't need to know about my study schedule. I don't even know where to put these balls of wool, honestly. I've never room on my side desk right now, so. But, yeah. I'm really proud. This is one of, if not, I'm trying to think, because like my projects I keep going, like getting bigger and bigger and bigger, so every time I say this is one of the biggest projects I've ever made, it might be the biggest one. It honestly might be the biggest one. I'm trying to think. It was the Bulbasaur. You guys have all seen my Bulbasaur. That was my biggest project I'd ever made, and then I made the Taylor Swift cardigan. That is the biggest wearable I've ever made, but I'd say it took the same time as the Bulbasaur took. This one took the longest amount of time. It only took a little bit longer than the cardigan, to be honest. The cardigan was hard work. But, shit, this took me ages. To be fair, this one was probably the simplest. Because it's just doubles going back and forth, and following the pattern. But some of them were a bit more complicated, as you can tell. The Red Bull one, what was the most complicated one? I'm not sure. This one was pretty hard. But, yeah, the stitching was not complicated. It was just the dropping and the picking up that would take ages for some of them. I think I might need more white wool for this. But yeah, it's probably one of the biggest projects I've ever made in my life. And, God, honestly, I would do it again. It makes me want to make more of them, because I do love, like, sorry, this is, everybody has their teddy from that they were, like, born with. It makes me want to do more are they called graphicons? Or are they called, like, C2Cs? Yeah, it makes me want to make, like, a really big Sailor Moon one. But I think I'll take a little break from making them for now, because, yeah. If you recognize me, it's because this is what I was doing. This is what I was wearing when I was doing the intro, and I'm recording the outro as well at the same time, because I'm editing the video and I realized I didn't do an intro or an outro. So that's just like me. Thank you all for watching the whole way through the video if you made it this far. Yeah, we had a lot of projects in the last few months. Some of them were very, very big projects, and most of them were on a time crunch. Oh, my phone's falling. I can see that slipping. This is the summer fit. I've got like a top and shorts on. But yeah, a lot of them were on a time crunch, so, but I think they still come out great, to be honest. Really, and some of them are some of the biggest projects I've ever made in my life, which is crazy. Like the cardigan was the biggest wearable I've ever made in my life. Probably will continue to be, unless I plan on making like a massive floor length cardigan. I saw one that was really cool, but no, I shouldn't be allowed to do that. I should be allowed to have free will and a hook. And the F1 blanket was probably the biggest thing I've ever made, I have to say. And it surprisingly took about the same time as the cardigan. To be fair, the cardigan was very trial and error. I had to, as you could see, I had to pull a whole panel out. We don't talk about that. I'm still thinking about it, and it's been like a whole ass month. I hate having to re-pull out something. I hate grabbing stuff and then having to redo it. It's just, oh, the thought of it makes me want to cry. I actually didn't make too many mistakes on the F1 blanket, but yeah, it wasn't as complex. It was all double. I decided to do all double crochets. Or should I do half doubles? Either way, it was very simple stitching, and it was just changing colours. Whereas for the Taylor Swift cardigan, you've got to do like the ribbing around the sleeves. You've got to do the whole twist thing. God, the twist took it. Once you got it, it was fine. But the fact that I messed it all up the first time. But it was so much fun to make. But yeah, sorry, I was just playing with it in my hands. I'm actually thinking about doing some sewing projects too. I have some pretty long dresses in there that I want to make. I just want to rehem them at my knee, maybe make it a few cute summer dresses. But that's the video. Thank you guys for watching so far. I know it's kind of long. It was a bit of a long one, but that's because it's over the last few months. So hopefully I'll be able to do more videos this summer. But thank you for watching. As always, my social media is down below if you want to follow. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.